Dear friends, money, money, and money. When you think of money, what comes to your mind? Rupees, dollars, what? No money, stress, worry, tension, abundance of money, happiness. These are the things that comes to your mind. Welcome to my channel, friends. Positivity with Geeta Iyengar. Yes, how today we are going to talk about our relationship with the most important thing in our life, money. So, how do you relate with money? What is it that we are talking about? Why are we all the time behind, or rather after money, or just money comes? Everybody talks about money. The minute we talk about earning, spending, saving. Yes, but let's think about the way we look at money very much depends upon our childhood situation, how your childhood was, how your parents spoke about money has a tremendous impact on your mind. अगर आपके माँ बाप बोलते हो अरे खर्च मत करो, पैसा नहीं है, बेकार में पैसा वेस्ट मत करो, खर्च मत करो, अगर आपने ऐसा सुना है, then you live in an environment of scarcity, environment of money scarcity. Now, when you become an adult and you may have enough money in your bank, this impact is carried on and you are still living in what is called as mental poverty. तो आप अगर आपके पास बहुत भी पैसा हो फिर भी आप कहते हैं कि नहीं मैं खर्च नहीं करूँगी क्योंकि मुझे डर है. Without money, what will happen? Because you have seen your father or your mother saying, "There's no money. I will not, can't give your fees. You cannot go by bus. Go walking." We have seen in our childhood, we were quite happy because money was not. It's not that you have to have abundance or you have to have scarcity. It is the way you treat money. सो हमारे के ज़माने में तो साल में एक बार हमको कपड़े मिलते थे. आजकल तो रोज़ कोई लोग लेते हैं, ऑनलाइन में बुक करते हैं. आपके पास तो इतने सारे ऑनलाइन है ना, वहाँ से यू जस्ट बुक एंड यू आर हैप्पी विथ इट. दैट्स फाइन. द प्रॉब्लम इज द वरी अबाउट मनी. सो वन इज स्कैर्सिटी ऑफ मनी, another is abundance of money, and the psychological tension that is created because of money. What is it? Scarcity matlab it may be artificial also, because you have been hearing, बचपन से कोई बोले पैसा नहीं है, ये नहीं कर सकते हैं, 15th हो गया मंथ का और आपके घर में नेक्स्ट डे के लिए खाना नहीं है. आई हैव सीन मैनी पीपल, उनको नींद नहीं आती है, क्या हुआ इतना खर्च कर दिया, इतना उधार लिया है, या इतना कर्ज है, I cannot pay. There are people who have committed suicide because they have taken loan and they are not able to pay. And sometimes you spend more than you require. And then it doesn't mean everybody is going through that. There are so many people who have just enough money, but they manage. How do you manage your money? How do you relate? Your relationship with money is love your money, respect your money, value your money. Only then money will be there for you. And what is this money for? Money is a means. Because there is abundance also. कई लोगों के पास इतना पैसा होता है, so they don't know what to do. Then that also create. But if you have a bad childhood or a kind of a childhood where your parents have always told you scarcity, it may be real. It may be real. But then there are many people who live with little bit. The needs, if your needs are satisfied, your wants are satisfied, luxury की ज़रूरत नहीं है. लेकिन जब आप सेव करते हो, दैट्स वाई दे से द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग इज यू शुड नो, टेल योर चिल्ड्रन टू नो द वैल्यू ऑफ अर्निंग द हार्ड अर्न मनी दैट यू हैव. हाउ आर यू गोइंग टू स्पेंड दैट मनी? Are you going to spend the money for your daily satisfaction, the daily food and the wants and so on? Or are you going to buy 1 lakh watch and 2 lakh slippers and bag to impress your friends? How are you going to use that money? There are some people who do that. And there are people who are stressed when you ask somebody to shop. They say, why did you buy this expensive 1 lakh purse? What was the state of your mind when you bought that? And when the person says, that time I fought with my husband, That time I was feeling very low. And I just went to the shop and I said, I don't care. It's my husband's money and I'm going to spend. But who is going to suffer? The family suffers. When you can't afford, why do you want to go to a five-star hotel? Is it a status symbol? No. You are creating a false image of it. You can go to a simple place, eat and be happy. Of course, one has to spend luxuriously for things that you truly value. Yes, I really like it, so I will do it. At the same time, let me not spend on something which doesn't matter. But then again, who will decide that? Do you want to impress your people? Do you want to tell, just because I want to tell my friends and relatives that I went to this Falana hotel and I will not go to this mediocre hotel or wear mediocre clothes or shoes? I want to wear branded thing, but I don't have money to buy rice for tomorrow. Now that is what you have to think. वो सोचना पड़ता है हमको. So we have scarcity attitude of money, abundance of money, and emotional, the psychology of money. These are the three important things with which we will relate with money. How money is Lakshmi. Money, you have to respect it. It's so dear to you. Just don't care. Say, I don't care, I'll spend. No. Even if you spend, if it's going to give you happiness, fine. But still spend it with respect. Value that money, because there are many people who don't have what you have. So understand that. So at the same time, don't be so paranoid that I have crores in my bank and I'm not going to spend. I will say, no, just use this much, because you are afraid tomorrow a situation come where I will not have money. That is also wrong. So we all give. For example, if you pass well and your report card, you've done very well, then your parents said, come on, I'll give you 20 rupees, 50 rupees. Birthday, I'll give you 100 rupees. Then you value it. But just because you are rich, you say 1 lakh for you, then you don't start valuing that 1 lakh. Tomorrow, if you don't have that 1 lakh, you will be miserable. So there should be balance. Don't have scarcity of money. Don't have this abundance and you just spend, I have money, I'm going to spend. Money should buy experience for you. Money should give you peace of mind. You should not feel, अरे tomorrow if I lose my job, oh God, what to do? I'll be on the street. मैं क्या करूँगा? मेरे पास पैसा ही नहीं है. मंथ के आधा महीना हो गया और कल घर में अनाज नहीं है. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, क्योंकि आपने पूरा पैसा होटल में खर्च कर दिया. किसके लिए? कौन देखने वाला है? आप if you whatever live within your means, that is very important. So friends, don't panic. It's all in your hands to keep your mind peaceful. Money or no money. You can have money, manage your money so you can relate with money. If you love money, then you have to also be generous with money. So the three things are earn, value earning money, and when you start earning, value spending money, because there's no point in just earning if you don't spend. But not just spending, save money also. And when you budget, write a diary. What are the things I need? Is it necessary? If it's going to give me happiness, manage. If I can't do it this month, next month I'll buy that. Don't deprive yourself. At the same time, don't overspend. And understand your state of mind when you shop, because at that time you're spending money for things which you may not need. So this is very important. When we all do that, you will be happy, you'll get a nice sleep, you will have good appetite, live a simple life. Once in a way, indulge in spending the money to buy beautiful experiences, but don't become a person who's just in loans, so much so that your mind is devastated. So this is very important. And once we learn that, your life will be good. Money and your relationship will be wonderful. There will be positive relationship between you and money. And that way, money is also happy with you and you are very happy dealing with the money. So it's all in your hands how you develop a very positive, beautiful relationship with money to bring you happiness and peace of mind. So, friends, thank you for listening to me, and you tell me your interpretation and how you look at money. Thank you once again. We'll meet next time with another topic. Bye till then. Take care.